How to build generational wealth from zero. The average American will earn over $2 million in their lifetime. And you know what most of them do with it? They spend every single penny. Today I'm showing you the exact blueprint that changes that. The system that turns zero into generational wealth that your kids will inherit. This isn't about getting lucky. This isn't about crypto or picking stocks like a genius. This is about following a system so simple that most people overlook it completely. And I'm going to break it down in the next 6 minutes. Let's start here. Part 1. Start stupid early. If you're in your 20s right now, you literally have the most powerful asset in the world, time, and almost nobody uses it. Here's the math that should shake you. If you invest $10,000 at age 25 into an S&P 500 index fund, and you never touch it, by age 65 it becomes $1.4 million. That's a real number based on historical market returns. But here's what kills me. Most people don't start until they're 35 or 40. And then they panic because they think they're behind. You're not behind if you start today. You're behind if you start tomorrow and do nothing. So step 1 is non-negotiable. Open a Roth IRA right now. Not next month. Now. You can do it in 15 minutes on Fidelity or Vanguard. This account lets you invest up to $7,000 per year. It grows completely tax-free. And you can pull out your contributions whenever you want. This is the foundation. Then, and this is critical, set up automatic transfers. Get $500 moving from your checking account to your Roth IRA every single month. Before you see it, before you can spend it, automate it. This is how discipline actually works. You're not relying on motivation. You're removing the choice. That $500 hits an S&P 500 index fund automatically. You pick VU or VTI. Literally doesn't matter which one. Set it and forget it. If you start at 25 and do this until you're 65, you're putting in $240,000. Your account is worth approximately $3.2 million. That's real money. That's generational. Part 2. Maximize your 401k. Now let's talk about your job. Because most Americans have one and they're completely ignoring free money. Your company probably offers a 401k with matching. This is literally free money that your employer is handing you. If you're not taking it, you're choosing not to be rich. Here's how it typically works. Your company matches 3 to 6% of your salary. If you make $60,000 a year, and your company matches 4%, that's $2,400 they're putting into your retirement account just for showing up. If you're not contributing at least to get the full match, you're leaving money on the table. That's not an option if you're serious about building wealth. So here's the move. Contribute enough to your 401k to get the full employer match. Full stop. That's your minimum. Then, whatever's left in your budget goes to that Roth IRA we talked about. In a good year where you can afford it, bump up that 401k contribution even more. The 2024 limit is $23,500. I'm not saying everyone can do that, but if you're earning decent income and serious about generational wealth, that's the target. Part 3. Live on less than you make. This is where the real magic happens. And it's not sexy, but it works. You cannot build wealth if you spend everything you make. Full stop. This is the part where most people fail. They get a raise and immediately lifestyle creeps up. New car, nicer apartment, expensive habits. Here's what actually works. When you get a raise, you don't see it. Half of it goes to your Roth IRA. Half goes to your 401k. You live on your old salary. You literally don't notice the difference because you never had that money in the first place. Find the expenses that don't bring you joy. Cut them ruthlessly. You don't need the premium streaming services. You don't need to eat out 4 times a week. You don't need to buy stuff to fill a hole that money can't actually fill. This is genuinely the only hard part. The investing is easy. The discipline to not spend money is where most people quit. But if you do this consistently, in 15 to 20 years, your net worth won't be zero anymore. It'll be $1 million. In 30 years, it'll be several million. Your kids will inherit it. They'll build on it. That's generational wealth. That's the system. CTA. This works for everybody, but only if you actually do it. So here's what I need from you. This week, open a Roth IRA. This week, not next month. Then hit that subscribe button because I'm publishing a follow-up showing you the exact tax moves that make this even more powerful. Let's go.